Please help me subscribe to my channel and like it before I start. This trip to Taiwan is like a magnificent picture, taking me on a beautiful journey. Immerse yourself in the tranquility and fertility of Taiwan's landscapes. Landscapes and meandering rivers intertwine into breathtaking formations on this land. The picture of contemplation. The mountains, rivers, and lakes here have become unforgettable memories in my life. The green rice fields and the blue sky interweave together a beautiful scenery. Scene. It's like being in a magnificent landscape painting. Every scenery exudes the tranquility of nature, giving people a moment of peace and tranquility. A peaceful and relaxing trip to Taiwan that not only showcases its diverse geography. The scenery made me appreciate the rich cultural heritage of this land. Wandering in this land embracing nature, I feel the joy of life. The power also seems to be connected with this beautiful land. This trip to Taiwan created a deep emotional connection. The baptism of the soul is also an appreciation of the beauty of life. The beautiful scenery here has become a beautiful peak in my life journey. I find inspiration and tranquility in the embrace of nature. Taiwan is a. Let people immerse themselves in the beautiful dream island. Every step is like a stroke of paint. A glorious chapter painted in time. This trip to Taiwan is not only an appreciation of nature, but also a journey with the gods. A mysterious and unexpected encounter. When we arrived in Alishan, Taiwan, there was a lush green landscape. Mountains and dense forests greet us. In this fairyland-like mountains and rivers, we met a mysterious teacher. Her existence seems to contain a mysterious power the teacher is wearing. The simple face is full of wisdom, giving us a sense of peace of mind. Instead of answering our questions right away, she chose to give each of us a leaf. Encourages us to express our feelings freely. This move makes her mystery deeper and seems to be waiting for us to discover. We discovered some wonderful truth in the secret land of Alishan. A smart elephant baby, his name is Abao. Abao's interactions with us tourists always make me feel happy. When we are resting, it brings us joy and surprises. However, Abao is like, I feel dissatisfied with my job as a tour guide in Alishan and always lie on the ground. Make an uneasy neigh. It seems that it is dissatisfied with the current situation in its heart. This wonderful encounter is me. A special chapter in our trip to Taiwan. We can't wait to unravel the story of the mysterious teacher and Pa. Let's see what kind of revelations and adventures the mysterious teachers will bring us. With guidance, we set foot on the land of Alishan. The beautiful scenery here is breathtaking. Revel, the towering mountain peaks are heard in the vigorous and dense forest under the blue sky. Come the chirping of birds and insects. As if we were part of the symphony of nature, we walked along the mountain trail. Walk and feel the breath of nature. Every inch of Alishan is filled with tranquility and mystery, as if hidden. The green bamboo forest, swaying in the wind with endless stories, welcomes us. Coming to this emerald ocean becomes the solace for our souls. Climb to the top of the mountain and enjoy the endless sea of clouds, a fairyland-like scenery. Amazing! Here we not only appreciate the splendor of nature, but also deeply feel the mystery and tranquility emanating from Alishan and the ups and downs of the mountains and rivers. The lingering clouds and mist became the most unforgettable scene in this trip to Taiwan. And among these beautiful mountains and rivers, we met Abao again. The playful eyes of the elves in the same forest reveal their affection for this land. Love. Abao has become our happy partner in Alishan, accompanying us every step of the way. Its laughter. Alishan is not only a geographical peak but also a wonderful journey of profound interaction with nature. In this mysterious and beautiful land, we began to explore the relationship between Abao and God. Teacher Mi's fantasy exploration follows us deeper into the embrace of Alishan 1. A smart baby elephant, Bao, quietly walks into our lives. Its majestic figure and intelligent eyes reveal its deep understanding of this land. Learn. Our encounter with Abao became a unique touch in this trip to Taiwan. The bright-colored Abao has a very harmonious relationship with us tourists. When we rest, it is always by your side, bringing us endless laughter and surprises that day. At the foothills of Alishan, we witnessed with our own eyes how Abao skillfully communicated with other visitor interaction. It brought a joyful performance. However, in the laughter, we also noticed. When we arrived, Abao seemed dissatisfied with his job as a tour guide. Bao often lies on the ground and neighs uneasily. He is smart and sensitive. Sensitive creature seemed to be tired of the unchanging working conditions. The confusion and uneasiness in its eyes aroused our concern. We started to think about what made Pa so tired of working as a tour guide. Tired. Deep down, is it longing to find a more meaningful career? This time, the encounter with Abao made us understand the mystery of Alishan a little more. Treat. It seems that this mountain range hides an unknown and fascinating story. In this land full of strange colors, we started to travel with Abao. Adventure of exploration. Pa, this smart elephant baby, spent a good time with us. And it seems to bear the ambivalence about the job of a tour guide every time. When we stopped to rest, Bao would always lie on the ground and make a sound. Uneasy neighing. It makes people feel the struggle deep in his heart. It turns out that Abao has always felt that. My job is boring and I don't understand why Mr. Tour Guide is always grabbing. It takes pictures. And also asked it to perform various strange actions in its smart eyes. We seem to be able to read a book about boredom and boredom with routine work. Dissatisfied. Abao, this wise creature longs to find a more meaningful job. Career. And the work of the tour guide seems to fail to meet its inner needs in Alishan. Between the mountains, Abao's inner voice gradually emerges and becomes the story of our journey. A subtle touch of color in the process. We resonated with Abao's state of mind and began to think about this. Is there a job in the mountains and wilderness that can better inspire his passion and creativity? Waiting for its discovery? This encounter with Abao made our exploration of Alishan more interesting. It is even more profound, as if there is an unspeakable calling and guidance permeating the mountains. We head into the unknown adventure. In this fantasy-filled trip to Taiwan, Abao's story is gradually revealed. The veil of mystery is revealed in Po's ambivalence towards his job as a tour guide. The teacher appears again on our journey. She led us and Abao to a quiet bamboo forest. Buddha is a holy place where nature and mysterious power blend. The mysterious teacher does not. Instead of answering Abao's question directly, he gently handed a leaf into the palm of Abao. This leaf became a medium for Abao to express his inner thoughts. On the bamboo. In the quietness of the forest, Abao bathed in the sunshine and began to use his free way. Express yourself on the leaves. Abao gently scratched the leaves with his giant ivory palm and wrote lines of words. I want to find a better job is a short and candid sentence. The expression seems to break the layers of silence, allowing us to have a glimpse of Abao's inner world. True feelings, deep in my heart. The mysterious teacher listened quietly, then took the leaf with a smile and decided. Determined to help solve this problem in the bamboo forest, the teacher began to teach. How does Abao observe and listen? Find your inner voice. Pa gradually understood that every sound in this natural tranquility was. It has its unique and beautiful existence, just like every kind of work has its own uniqueness. Special and important meaning. Under the guidance of the mysterious teacher, Abao gradually integrated into the atmosphere of the bamboo forest. Learned how to face inner struggles and confusions calmly. This spiritual journey in the bamboo forest pushes Abao's story to a new level. The new climax also brings us to reflect on our innermost feelings. In the bamboo forest, under the guidance of the mysterious teacher, Abao gradually embarked on a journey of self-discovery. The sunlight shines on it through the dense bamboo leaves, and every leaf seems to be silently listening to Abao's inner voice. Abao began to gently touch the surrounding plants with his giant ivory palm, feeling nature's breath. On the bamboo leaves, he wrote more thoughts and feelings about the mysterious teacher. Watching silently gave Abao enough space to express himself freely. In this sea of bamboo, Abao learned to listen with his heart and was no longer just being listened to. Actively accept other people's expectations. It begins to realize that every sound has its own unique beauty as every job can be an expression of oneself, mysterious teacher drum. Encouraged Pa to find a new perspective on the work of a tour guide. Pa gradually understood that the work of a tour guide was not a boring routine. It's an opportunity to meet different people again and again, to share your unique charm. In the process, Abao was also able to find more fun and let his work is more meaningful. This journey of self-exploration allowed Abao to rediscover his love for work. It also allows us to see a more mature and confident Abao. In the tranquility of the bamboo forest, the story of Abao and the mysterious teacher is like a song. The gentle melody echoes gently in the valley passing by the mysterious teacher. guided Abao to complete a spiritual baptism in the bamboo forest. The re-energized Abao returned with a brand new temperament. Alishan travel team. The tour guide noticed the changes in Pa and was pleasantly surprised to find that he no longer resisted. Instead of taking photos and performing, he actively participated and smiled innocently like a child. Interact with visitors. Pa seems to have found a new perspective on the work of a tour guide and treats every trip as a have a wonderful adventure. This trip to Alishan became the starting point of Abao's new life. No longer feel the dullness of work, but full of excitement for each new journey. Curiosity about new scenery. Abao began to use his wisdom to skillfully guide tourists to better appreciate and understand the beauty of Alishan under the careful guidance of the tour guide. Bao learned more professional knowledge, making it a popular tour guide. Tourists cheered for Po's transformation, thinking that he was not only the smart elephant baby is a guide full of wisdom and spirituality. Po's new starting point also made the atmosphere of the entire travel team more harmonious. I am happy that everyone can not only enjoy the beautiful scenery of Alishan, but also enjoy the beautiful scenery in Abao. Feel in the company of a joy of living in harmony with nature, this new life of Abao. It was like a beautiful picture that rounded out our trip to Taiwan. Full stop. In Abao, we see the strength to bravely face self-challenges. I also understand better the importance of finding fun and meaning in life. With Abao's transformation, the entire trip to Alishan became more wonderful and interesting. Chu Abao is no longer just a tour guide, but more like an optimistic and lively direction guide, leading us to explore the secrets of this mountain wilderness under the leadership of Abao. We discovered that every inch of Alishan contains hidden secrets. Story. It cleverly combines tradition and modernity and tells it in its own unique way. Taiwan's history and culture, and Po's wisdom and spirituality made the whole journey more enjoyable. Add colorful. It pointed at every scenic spot around it with its giant ivory palms and explained everything. While interacting with tourists in a lively tone, everyone seemed to be able to hear the mountains and forests. The creatures in the mountains resonated with Abao, and the whole mountain turned into a world full of life. A big stage of opportunity and vitality. Abao not only pays attention to the beauty of nature, but also guides us into local villages. Under the leadership of Abao, we visited the local traditional. Taste the authentic Taiwanese food in the handicraft workshop. Feel the simple and enthusiastic mountain culture. This wonderful journey not only allowed us to appreciate the natural beauty of Alishan, feel the cultural heritage of this land more deeply. Accompanied by Abao, we seem to have entered a fantasy world. The layers of stories in the mountains and forests also allow us to appreciate all the wonders in life. Trace. Under the leadership of Abao, we had a fulfilling and enjoyable time in Alishan. Journey and deep in this mountain wilderness, we are about to say goodbye to this wise man. Elephant baby. To end this unforgettable adventure, at the moment of farewell, Pa used his ivory giant palm to touch every visitor gently. As if to express our gratitude, we also interacted with Abao to express our feelings. To that deep friendship and tacit understanding. Abao's bright eyes reveal his reluctance and gratitude to us. The tour guide stepped forward, held Abao's big palm tightly, and said with emotion, "Abao, you are not only an excellent tour guide but also our journey star in. Your intelligence and spirituality brought endless laughter and surprise to the whole team. Happiness. We will always miss this wonderful time with you, Abao Ching." Shaking his head slightly, he seemed to be responding to the tour guide's words. The other scenes were warm and touching and seemed to be the most beautiful part of this journey. Reward. On the way out, we looked back on this wonderful adventure and were filled with gratitude. Po's story became our trip to Taiwan. The most wonderful chapter in. During our time in the mountains and wilderness, we not only experienced the wonders of nature, but also learned the courage and wisdom to face challenges. Farewell to Abao, we feel as if we are saying goodbye to a part of this mountain wilderness. The nostalgia for this unforgettable experience will accompany us back to life. Daily life. Thanks to Abao for leading us into this beautiful and fantastic. Please subscribe to my channel and click the like bell. Mountain World allowed us to forge a deep friendship on this land and leave it behind. An indelible memory.